to make dinner. I like to relax and know that I don't have anywhere to be tomorrow morning. Well, my kitchen table, but that's not as bad as an hour's worth of traffic. So right now, with your eyes closed, think of something that you woke up and that you're grateful for today. Sit up nice and tall, straighten out your spine. And start to check in with your Ujjayi Pranayama, so your yoga breath. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose, or inhaling through your mouth, exhaling through your mouth. So whatever breath you want to connect to today, if you're a beginner, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose can be difficult. So maybe starting with the mouth. Hands on your knees up to receive, down to ground. You know the deal. Lift the shoulders up, open up the chest. Chin is level with the earth. Close your eyes if they're not already closed. And again, just seeing how your breath moves through your body, being aware of it the entire time. We'll do a nice slow warm up. So the Baptiste practice, which is what I teach, the style of yoga, we go through our sequence in a certain way. It's designed that way to protect our body, to open it up properly. So we'll go through a little bit of a warm up first. So obviously a warm up is supposed to be much slower, so don't rush. You will have plenty of opportunities to go quick and get your cardio spurts in today on your mat, but the warm up is not that time. So take a breath in, and exhale, take a breath out. Inhale, take a breath in, feel your chest rise. And exhale, let it go, feel your chest fall. One more breath in through your nose. Breath out through your mouth. Inhale your hands up. Taking a little bit of a twist. So left hand outside of the right knee. Right hand behind you. Your fingertips are strong, so sit up nice and tall. Twist, look over your right shoulder. Use the strength in your fingertips to help twist you. And then coming back to center. So inhale your arms up nice and high. Switching directions. So right hand outside of the left knee, left hand behind you. Again, sit up nice and tall. Use the strength in your fingertips. Twist. And then come on back to center. Bring your hands to your heart center. Close your eyes. Set an intention for today's practice. So what was your purpose for waking up and saying, okay, I need to stop everything at 11 to do a yoga class? What was your reason? Take a breath in together. And a breath out together. Slowly coming forward, everybody dropping your hands and your knees to your mat. And we're going to start with extended child's pose. So bring your knees nice and wide. Sit your butt back to connect to your heels. And then go ahead and just reach your upper body forward and down, letting your forehead come into the mat. So there will be points in practice where I explain a lot. There will be points in practice where I don't really explain at all. I just want you to move. Both have a point. If you're newer to yoga and you're still learning, you'll learn as you go. Just try to listen to the cues. We do everything a couple times. So right now in your child's pose, this posture is a place of rest. So forehead is falling, arms are reaching forward, elbows are fully extended, not touching the mat at all. Press into your hands to push your hips back so that your hips and your heels are physically touching. Feeling your thighs stretch themselves out, and you're just pausing here. So if at any point in your practice, if class gets a little bit too difficult for you, if you need to just take a few moments, you can always come back to this position whenever you need to. So this is your rest posture. It's for a reason. So inhale together and exhale together. Inhale, breath in, and exhale, breath out. Inhale, one more, and exhale, let it go. Inhale your right arm up and put it on your lower back. So you want to try to take it so that your left hand is reaching over for your right hand, I'm sorry, your right hand is reaching over for your left hip. You'll feel a little bit of an opening in the chest and that right arm. Now keep the right arm there. Take your left hand, place your left hand in the same style on your lower back. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows. A little bit more pressure on the head, but try to sit into the heels more to get the head to be nice and light on your mat. Just feel your chest open up. Now see if you can pull your chest with your elbows. And then when you're ready, come on back to your child's pose. Inhale together. Exhale together. Slowly rise up to your table. So hands and knees on your mat here. So let's move our hips around a little bit. So I'm side to side, so you can't really see me right now, but just feel it. So take your hips all the way to the left, and then take them back, and then take them all the way to the right, and then all the way forward. Doing that again, to the left, back, to the right, and then forward. Switch directions, all the way to the right, back, to the left, forward, one big circle. One more time, to the right, left, and then meet me in your tabletop, that neutral spinal position. You know it's not that hot in the studio right now. I'm wearing a hoodie, but we'll get it there. So cat-cow, so inhale, drop your belly, gaze lifts for cow. Exhale, round your spine, press the earth away from you, bring your chin in towards your chest for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale for cat. Doing one more, guys. Inhale, drop your belly, really exaggerate this last one. And then exhale for cat, really pull your belly button in, chin in towards your chest. And then meet me back in a neutral spine. Take a breath in together. Breath out together. Curl your toes. I am not in the mood for spinal balance, so we're going to skip that one today. So curl your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. So taking a look at your feet, pedaling them out. Your feet should be about 6 inches apart. 2 fists should be able to fit in between them. Your yoga mat is designed this length for a reason, so use it. Obviously not edge to edge, but walk your down dog. Make it a little bit wider this morning. Start the week off a little bit bigger. And then just breathe. Your head should be dropped. You should be looking at the space in between your thighs. That's probably the most important cue, where to look, the space in between your thighs. That's where you want to look. And then just push into your hands so that your hips get higher. Press your heels down towards your mat so that your hamstrings open up. Take a breath in through your nose. And then exhale, empty it out. It's a new week. Take a breath in through your nose. And then exhale, let it go. Bring your big toes to touch. Lift your right leg high, bend the knee, open up the hip. Stack your hip. Keep your shoulders squared. Press your left heel down to your mat. Lift your knee a little bit higher. And then exhale, release your right leg back. Bring your big toes back to touch. Lift your left leg high, bend the knee, and open up your hip. Stack your hip, keep the shoulders squared. Right heel presses down, left knee lifts up. Straighten out your leg. And drop it back to your downward facing dog. So downward facing dog, we're here a lot in Vinyasa practice. It's an active rest pose, so it's similar to child's pose in the sense that we're not moving, but it's not similar because we're active. We're using different muscles, we're holding ourselves up, we're working our body. It's a little bit more difficult. So just get comfortable here. You're here a lot. Sometimes in your flow, this is like the best place ever. So right now it might feel tough, but there gets a point where it starts to feel a little bit more fluid. Take your right hand to your left ankle. Look underneath your left shoulder, pull it forward, switch sides. Don't think too much, just do left hand, right ankle if you can. Look under the right shoulder, stretch it out. And then come on back to your child's pose. Take 2 breaths with me. Inhale together, down dog. Exhale together. One more breath in through your nose. Breath out through your mouth. Straight leg walk. 1 foot all the way up to the front of your mat. Grab opposite elbows, frame your head, fold forward. So you can have a slight bend in the knee if you need to, or you can keep the hamstrings locked. Try to roll forward though so that your hips are over your heels. Now framing your head, pulling your elbows down towards the earth, hinging from the hips. Your whole spine is lengthening. You're relieving the wrist and the elbow pressure that you build up in your down dog. Just breathe. Inhale together. Exhale, drop your hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, tall mountain, rise all the way up. So as you reach up, lift your arms overhead. Take a back bend, breathe in, lift your chest. And then exhale, hands to the heart center and fold all the way down. So we're just gonna fold forward, guys. Nice and slow. Inhale, halfway lift. Step into a high plank or a high push-up. So in your high plank, you wanna pull your belly button in towards your spine. You want to have a similar shoulder to how you are in your cat. So you kind of want to round a little bit. You don't want your hips to be saggy. You don't want them to be lifted. You want to just be solid in one straight line. Elbows, wrists, and shoulders stacked up. Hold it here. Breathe. Feel your legs work. Feel your glutes work. Feel your calves work. Use the strength in your fingertips. Try to press yourselves up, straighten out your arms. Now look towards the top of your mat. Shift forward, drop to your knees, and then lower down in your arms for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming all the way down to the earth. We're gonna take baby cobra. So watch my upper body, because cobra, a lot of people do this wrong. So you're just gonna lift the upper body. You're not pushing into the hands. You're not coming into an upward facing dog. You can almost lift the hands off the mat an inch and you'd still be in the same position. So lift up. And then exhale, release. Come on back. Now lift your hips first. Press into your hands. Push yourselves up. Push your hips all the way back onto your heels. And then find your downward facing dog. Take a breath in together. And a breath out together. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more breath in. Open up your mouth, let it go. Straight leg walk all the way to the front of your mat. Take your time, it's not a race. Halfway lift, fold forward. Inhale, tall mountain, rise all the way up. Take your hands high overhead, lean back. And then exhale, fold forward, come all the way down. Drop your hands to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the mat, high plank position. So we're here again. So hold this posture, not as long. Look towards the top of your mat, your drishti, that's where you look. Shift forward, drop to your knees. We're doing it again, a little bit of a different flow today. Lower down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down, baby cobra, lift the upper body, feel the lower back work. Exhale, release. Hips lift first, press into your hands, push yourselves up, butt all the way back to the heels. Downward facing dog, take a breath in and a breath out. Straight leg walk all the way to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, tall mountain, rise all the way up, take a back bend. Exhale, hands to the mat and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the mat, high plank. Drop to your knees. Low 5, 4, 3, 2. Baby cobra, lift up. And then release. Use your strength in your arms and core. Push your hips up first. Sit back. Downward facing dog. Take one breath in. Exhale, let it go. So if you did that correctly, if you followed my cues for that, your arms should have gotten a great workout in that little series. So that those push-ups, those pushbacks, you should definitely feel a little bit of work in those arms. So take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale together and exhale together. One more breath in through your nose. Breath out through your mouth. Look at your hands, walk or jump front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, Utkatasana. Time to work the legs, our fave. I don't know what's more my fave, the legs or the core, but definitely one of those two areas. So squeeze your knees, squeeze your thighs, sit your hips nice and low. And then take your arms, lift them up. Upper body is lifting. You want to back bend without lifting your hips. Arms are straight, elbows by your ears. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Everything is strong. When you feel like you can't stay anymore, you breathe. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale together. Exhale together. One more. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. So it's your choice now. Step to your flow or just jump. High to low push-up, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Take a breath in together. Exhale, let it go. Right leg lifts up. Bend the knee, open up your hip. Now straighten that leg. Try to touch it to the ceiling. Nice little standing split. And then step it all the way to your hands for a warrior one. So 90-degree bend in the right knee. Like I said last class, I can't cheat on camera, so I feel it too. Sink low. Outside edge of the left foot, really press into it. Hands to the hips, right hip back, left hip forward, arms up, elbows by the ears. Inhale, lift up. Sit deeper. Take a back bend, hands to the mat, chaturanga. So three-legged flow if it's in your practice. You go from a high push-up to a low push-up, to an upward-facing dog, to a downward-facing dog. Left foot lifted up. Try to touch your toe to the ceiling. And then step it to your hands. Warrior one. Rise up. So again, left knee is bent. Hands to the hips. Left hip pulls back. Right hip pushes forward. Press against the outside edge of this left foot or this right foot. Reach up. Breathe in. Sit deeper. Breathe out. Inhale, take a back bend. And then exhale, chaturanga, three-legged flow. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale, nice work. Inhale together, and exhale together. So, we're gonna do that. We're gonna make it into a flow like we always do. If you are new to this class, please take your time. Don't feel like you need to rush through and then decide that yoga is not for you because you don't really know what I'm talking about. Instead, just go with it. Go with the flow. Follow my lead. Go at your own pace. Take a breath in your downward facing dog, and then exhale, breath out. Inhale, one more. Exhale, let it go. Look at your hands, walk or jump, front of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold forward, Utkatasana, rise up. So sink the hips, lift the upper body. Inhale together, and then exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the mat, Chaturanga Dandasana. So high to low, upward facing dog, down dog. Right leg lifts up. Step it to your hands, warrior one pose. Take a back bend. Hands to the mat. Flow it through. High to low push-up. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left foot, warrior one. Step forward, rise up. Back bend. Hands to the mat, three-legged flow. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, push it back, breathe. Inhale together. And exhale together. Inhale, breath in. And exhale, let it go. Your breath is everything. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Look at your hands. Walk or jump, front of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold, sweep up, Utkatasana, rise up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga, upward facing dog, breath in. Down dog, breath out. Right foot, warrior one. Rise, back bend, flow. Hands to the mat, just move. This is your cardio. This is where you get your heart rate up, back bend, hands to the mat, and flow. It's just different movements. Upward facing dog, down dog, right leg again, warrior one. Flow it through. So when you meet me in your down dog, you should have done 2 flows on each side. Left foot, 1. Back bend, hands to the mat, Chaturanga. Meet me in that down dog when you're ready. When you're finished, remember, take child's pose if you need to take a break. I see you guys flowing. Inhale together and exhale together. Breath in through your nose. Breath out through your mouth. One more. Inhale through your nose. Open the mouth. Exhale, let it go. Look at your hands. Walk or jump. Halfway lift. Fold. Uttanasana. Have a seat. All right. Have a seat. Have a seat. Come onto your tippy toes. So heels up, hips low. Squeeze the thighs, squeeze the knees. Feel the burn, feel the shake. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the mat. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Breath in. Downward facing dog. Breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Lift your right leg high. Try to touch a toe to the ceiling. Step it to your hands. Warrior 1. So rise up. Now open to warrior 2. So go ahead and shift your hips so that they open towards the side wall. Right arms in front, left arms behind. Your arms are parallel with the earth. Press against the outside edge of the left foot. Sit deeper into the right knee. Stack your shoulders over top of your hips. Flip your palms. Reverse your warrior. Pause. And then cartwheel your hands to the mat. 3-legged flow. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left leg lifted up. Try to touch the toe to the ceiling. And then step it to your hands. Warrior 1. And then open to warrior 2. So all your hips do here is they are squared and then they open. Arms are out. Looking over your front middle finger. Try to pull your left knee open just a little bit. Sit deep. Back leg, press harder. Flip your palms. Reverse your warrior. And then cartwheel your hands to the yoga mat and flow it through. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Nice work. Inhale together. And exhale together. Breath in through your nose. Breath out through your mouth. One more. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to turn that into a little flow. Look at your hands. Walk or jump, front of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Uttanasana, rise up. Uttanasana, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Chaturanga, high to low push-up. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right foot, warrior 1. Step forward and rise. Open 2. Reverse your warrior. Cartwheel your hands to the mat and breathe. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left foot, warrior 1. 2. Reverse your warrior. Cartwheel your hands to the mat. High to low plank. Nice work. Inhale up. And exhale back. Good job, yogis. Inhale together. Exhale together. So I don't know about you guys, but I never feel complete if I don't do that whole flow again with 2 on each side. So we're going to go for that. So it's going to be a lot. Your breath is going to be definitely short. So really check in with it now. Inhale, breath in. Exhale, breath out. I will cue your breath the whole time. Just listen. Look at your hands. Walk or jump, front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Chaturanga, flow it through. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step forward, right foot, rise up. Exhale, open warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands to the mat and flow. Inhale, upward facing dog, keep moving. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot, rise up. Exhale, open. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. One more time. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step forward, right foot, rise. Open. Reverse. Release. Inhale, up dog. Arms are on fire. Exhale, down dog. One more. Inhale, left foot, rise up. Exhale, open. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, chaturanga. Strong flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Nice work. If you guys need to grab some water, I'm gonna real quick grab it whenever you need it. You guys are doing great. Lots of flowing. All right, so you got your water. Get back to your down dog whenever you're ready. All right, breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Inhale together and exhale together. Bring your big toes to touch. Lift your right leg high, bend the knee and open up your hip. Flip your dog. So go for it. If you're flipping your dog, what is your furthest expression? It's Sunday. Where can you take this posture? Wherever you stop, wherever you are. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on back. 3-legged dog. So right leg is up in the air. We're gonna do what I did last class, a little different. So right knee, right elbow, keep it there. Right wrist, left elbow, left wrist. Again, right elbow, right wrist, left elbow, left wrist, high plank, right side, side plank. Your core should be on fire. Hips lift, top arm lifts, top leg lifts. Hold here. Maybe take a wild thing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on back. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's do that on the other side. Let's get it over with. Same exact thing you did. Bring your big toes to touch. Lift your left leg up, bend the knee, open up the hip. Flip your dog. So again, if you flip and you land here, that's okay. Just see if you can take your back bend. If you can take it further, take it further. Pause for 3, 2, 1. Come on back. 3-legged dog. So left leg still up in the air. Remember, this is going to be a lot on the core. Embrace it, accept it. Left knee, left elbow. Left wrist. Right elbow. Right wrist, left elbow, left wrist, right elbow, right wrist, high plank. Yes, left side, side plank. Come on, stay connected. Lift your hips. Look at your top hand. Lift your right leg, hold. Maybe taking a wild thing for 5, 4, 3, 2. High plank, hold it here. Lower. Up dog. Down dog. Breathe in together. Breathe out together. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Nice work, guys. Let's get off of our arms for a little bit. Step your right foot to your hands, warrior 1. Open, warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Side angle, right forearm, right thigh, left arm up. Both palms should be spread open. You should be looking up at your left fingertips. Hand to the mat. Left arm reaches forward. Extend your side angle. You can stay here, or you can take a twisted or a bind. Whatever is in your practice this morning. Bind if your hands connect. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Extended side angle. Come back. Side angle, rise back up. Warrior 2, rise back up. Warrior 1, shift your hips, arms up. Take your left foot, turn it so that you're onto the ball of it now, the toes, crescent lunge. Let's go, right knee should be bent, no excuses, 90 degrees. Hands to heart center, shift forward, twist to the right. So now you're twisting the opposite direction. This is a deeper twist. Your right leg should be forward, you're twisting to the right. Split your hands if it's in your practice here. Taking a twisted bind. Breathing. Where is your breath? Are you aware of it? Did you lose connection? For 3, 2, 1. Now come on back. Everybody frame out your front foot. My left leg, my right leg is on fire. I feel it too. I know how it feels. That needs to work in. I want you guys to all check in and then push up, crescent lunge. Do not straighten out that leg, not yet. Take a back bend. Step or push off of that back foot. Come to the front of your mat. Utkatasana, sink your hips. Let's go, make it work. Feel the burn, sink your hips. Breathe, hands to heart center. Twist to your right. So again, to the right. You have 2 variations from here, side crow or bird of paradise, or you can stay where you are. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to anybody else. All I want you to do is try something new. I've been working on my arm balances, so I'm gonna try an arm balance. So wherever you are, stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push yourselves up and fold forward. Shake out that right leg. A lot of work in that leg. All right, feet are 6 inches apart. Take your fist measure. Take your peace fingers, hook them around your big toes. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold forward. Padangusthasana, nice forward fold. Nice work, everybody. I don't know if you can see how much I'm sweating over here, but the heat still works, so get excited. Release your hands to the mat. And then go ahead and take Malasana. So have a seat here. So hands at your heart center. Use your elbows to press out your knees. Just a baby yogi squat. Now, if you want to stay here, you can stay here. If you want to take it into an arm balance, take crow or crane now. And wherever you choose to be, hold it for 5. We're going to shoot back to chaturanga in 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoot it back and flow it through. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Nice work, guys. Inhale together. Exhale together. So I have good news and bad news. Good news is the power series, warrior series strength is almost done. The bad news is we still have to do that all on the left side. So check in with that left leg, those muscles. Take a breath in together. And then exhale, step it to your hands, warrior 1, rise up. It's all mental. Open up, warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Side angle, so left forearm, left thigh. Right arm up to the ceiling. Checking with your breath, really disconnecting this hour. Extended your side ankle, left hand to the earth, right arm towards the front of the room. So remember, from here you can stay here or you can take bird of paradise. I'm just finding a bind. If you see my body, I'm staying here, holding it for 3, 2, 1. Rise back up, extended side angle. Rise back up, side angle. Warrior 2, warrior 1. All right, check in, turn that back foot. Crescent lunge, this is when the power starts. Hands to heart center, shift forward, twist to your left. Press into your hands. Breathe, taking a twisted bind if it lives here. When you're ready, framing out that front foot. This is it, guys. You have this lunge, you have that chair, and then you have a forward fold, which will feel amazing. So challenge yourselves. Everybody rise up, crescent lunge. Now take that back bend, push off, find the strength in that back foot. As soon as you step, sink your hips. Don't give yourself any reason to keep up. So sit them low, sit them low, sit them low. Hands to heart center, twist to your left. So whatever variation you did on the other side, do here. I will stay in my chair. So if you're in your chair, I am with you. Sit lower, squeeze more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Stretch it out. Nice work. All right, feet are 6 inches apart. 2 fists can fit in between them. Stand on your hands so that your toes come to meet your wrist. And just allowing yourself to fold forward, to melt into your thighs. Pulling your elbows nice and wide, rolling the weight into your toes, and then releasing your hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, tall mountain, rise all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of balancing here. So if you fall out a million times, it's all good, just stay with me. Inhale your arms up. Take your right arm underneath your left arm. Take your right leg up and over your left leg. Eagle, right side. So, luckily for me, I have the mirrors. I can align myself. Squeeze your thighs. Sit your hips lower. Squeeze your core. Lift your elbows up. Sit your shoulders back. Bend that left knee. Lifting the right leg up in front of you. So don't let the right foot touch the ground. Keep the eagle arms. You're going to slowly start to kick that leg back for airplane with eagle arms. Standing leg has to be locked here. Now take your hands to your heart center and then drop your left hand to the mat. Take your right arm up high to the sky for half moon, balancing pose. If you want to take an advanced variation, you're going to reach back. Grab your right ankle for candy cane. Hold 3, 2, 1. Fold forward. Right now, your left foot should be on fire, so shake it out. Forward fold. Take your opposite elbows, bend your knees as much as you need to. Give yourselves a hug. We're so hard on ourselves, so just show yourself some love real quick. Be proud of whatever you've done so far in this class. Drop your hands back to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, tall mountain. Slowly rise all the way up. Take your left arm under. Take your left leg up and over. Squeeze your legs. Sit low, bend your knee. And then slowly taking that left knee up. Moving as slow as possible, kicking it back. Airplane with eagle arms. Hands to heart center. Taking your right hand to the earth. Taking your left hand up towards the sky. Moving nice and slow for half moon. And again, if candy cane is something that's in your practice, feel free to catch that back ankle. Taking any variation for 3, 2, 1. Fold forward. Nice work. Balancing brings out a lot of awareness and a lot of focus. It teaches us to be patient more than anything else. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, tall mountain, rise all the way up. Take a back bend. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Chaturanga, high to low push-up, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, let it go. One more breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Right foot to your hands, warrior 1. Don't worry, we're not here long. Open to warrior 2. Straighten out your front leg. So if you notice my legs, both of my knees are locked. They are not bent. That's important. Arms out. I almost like to take my hands to my hips and push my hips to the left and allow my upper body to go to the right. So your right hand should be floating in front of your right ankle. You should not be holding onto anything. Your body should be as flat as possible, like you're in between two panes of glass. So you want to be super thin and aligned. Look up. Shoulder and hip on the left side should be opening. 3, 2, 1. Rise up, catch your hips. Take your right foot, make it parallel with the left. All right, straddle. Take a back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Hands to the earth. If there's a headstand in your practice, let me see it. I want to see it this morning. Go up. Don't kick a hole in your home, though. That's only allowed to be done here. So folding. If you're still in your shadow, you can do a couple things. You can take your hands through. You can take your arms and just twist. So that's up to you. All types of variations, wherever you choose to be. For 3, for 2, for 1, slowly rising all the way up. Take your right foot, make it face the front of the room, so bring it to midnight on the clock. Take your back foot, step it up so that they're about 1 to 2 feet apart. Nice work. All right, hips are square towards the front of the room, even though your back foot's on a kind of a slight angle. Bring your hands behind your lower back. Everybody take reverse prayer, so it opens up your chest more. So hands are like this on your lower back. Now inhale, look up, lean back. And then exhale, fold forward, allowing your chest to come to your thighs. So don't bend your knees. Only fold as low as you can go. So don't force it. Don't make yourself be in pain. Our flexibility level is always different depending on the day. It depends on how we slept. It depends on so many different factors. So just acknowledge where you are. Don't judge. Drop your hands to the earth. If you can't reach the earth, you let them hang. If you can reach the earth, make sure your fingertips are facing the back of the mat. Drop your head. And then take your hands, step to your downward facing dog, punch out, guys. Inhale together. And exhale together. Left foot, warrior 1. Rise up. 2. Straighten out the left leg. Lean forward and down. Trikonasana, triangle pose. I miss assisting you guys in these postures. It's definitely not the same. Just pause, breathe. Just let it be. Rise up. Hands to the hips. Keep your foot where it is. We do straddle on the one side. Step your left foot up to meet the right, 1 to 2 feet behind. Reverse prayer behind your lower back. Open up your chest, suck your belly and round your spine. Fold forward. Drop your hands to the earth. Fingertips facing the back of the mat. And then drop your hands, downward facing dog. Go ahead and step it back. Nice work. Take a breath in together. Exhale, breath out together. Drop to your knees. Everybody stand up on their knees. We're going to take camel, a back bend. So you're standing on your knees. Bring your hands to your lower back, fingertips to face the ceiling. And again, listen to the cues. Push your hips forward, push your pelvis forward. Take your head back. So if that's enough for you, then stop there. If you can go further, go further. No matter where you go, hips and pelvis should always be pushing forward the entire time. So pausing wherever you are, holding, breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on out, have a seat. Allow your spine to reset. Bring your knees together. Bring your feet wide. So how you're sitting is your butt is connected to your mat. Your heels are out. If you have super bad knees, then just modify accordingly. If this is enough, you can stay here. Hero's pose. You don't have to go anywhere. If you can drop your hands back behind you, you can go a little bit further. You can drop down to your elbows. You can go a little bit further. If you can drop down to your back, you can go all the way. So wherever you are in your practice today, just be in that spot. Hold the breath. Flexibility comes with consistency. I've been doing pretty much yoga every day for about a month and a week, and I can definitely feel a difference. So it's all just about a consistent practice. Take one more breath in. And then exhale. Use your elbows. Press yourselves all the way back up. Downward facing dog. We're only here for 2 breaths, so get there. Take them with me. Inhale together. Exhale, let it go. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Look at your hands. Walk or jump to the front of the mat. I was going to do abs before. No, I was going to do pigeon before abs, but decided against it. So come to your backs. We will do a killer core exercise here, and then we'll take pigeon in our pose of the month and close out. So everybody on your back. So if you've never taken my class before, I like to really drill this area of the body. So just do your best. Don't stop. Don't let your feet touch the ground. That's pretty much it. So take your hands to your lower, or take your hands behind your head. Stand your feet on the ceiling. Straighten out your knees. Point your toes. Crunch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Lift your shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg to a 2-inch hold. Left leg still up. Right elbow, left knee. Go. 10, 9. Get it to touch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. 10, 9, 8. Come on, get the shoulder up. Work. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bicycle. 10, 9. Go a little slower. 8, 7. Twist. Get the shoulder up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulders down. Keep your knees in towards your chest. Hands behind your head. Elbows to your knees. Go. 10 and out. 9 and out. 8 out. 7. Get the shoulders up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands under your butt. We're almost there, guys. Stay with me. I feel it too. 90, 60, 30, 2 inches. 90, 60, 30, 2 inches. We're going to play a little game. So 90 to 60. What is that? Not much, right? 90 to 60. Go. 10, 9, back and forth. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 60. It's a little bit harder. 60 to 30. 60 is not 90, and 30 is not 2 inches. And so know the difference. 60 to 30. Go. 10, 9, 8. Come on, it's Sunday. Start strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them to 30. Feel the burn. 30 to 2 inches. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees into your chest. Do not let those feet touch the ground. If you know me, you know what we end with every single time. Rock up. Navasana. We're going to do 5. You guys ready? You committed? Lower down. Hands to your heart center. This will avoid you from grabbing your knees. That's not an option today. Lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Rise up. Let's go. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2. Rise up. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2. Rise up. 2 more. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Up. Yeah. Feel that feeling. That is the feeling of work. Lower. 5, 4, 3. Hold it 2 inches for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands overhead. Great job, yogis. That was intense. If you feel your hips, like that whole area really, really in pain and working, that's normal. We did a lot of lower ab circuits today. So stretch it out. Arms overhead. Straighten out your whole body. Good work. So yoga, it's a well-rounded workout. We want to make it worth our time. All right, inversion. So if you have an inversion in your practice, headstand, handstand, forearm stand, take it. We're going to be in our inversion for 15 breaths. So if you're coming into plow with me, I will breathe you and walk you through it. I'll tell you when to go into shoulder stand, and I'll tell you when to go into deck yogi. So take your hands to your lower back, kick your feet up over your head, and drop them behind plow pose. Make sure you breathe. Now take your hands to your lower back. Stand your feet up on the ceiling for a shoulder stand. So really trying to get your hips and your ankles to stack. And then drop your knees to your ears, deck yogi. And then slowly coming out one vertebrae at a time. Giving yourselves a hug, bringing your knees in towards your chest, and then everybody rocking all the way up to seated. Making your way to a downward facing dog. Hang on with me till the end. Bring your big toes to touch. Right leg lifts, bend the knee, open up the hip, half pigeon. We're not going to be here long, so melt in right away. If you want to take mermaid, rise up. If you don't want to take mermaid, stay in pigeon. Bend the back knee, reach back for it. Take this variation as far as you want. So seeing where you can go today, this morning, like I said, it's Sunday. Breathe in for 3, 2, 1, making your way back. Down dog. Big toes to touch, lift your left leg high, bend the knee, open up your hip, step it forward, half pigeon on the left. Again, right away, we're not going to be here long. So just find your fullest expression. Maybe that's all the way down on your forearms, on your chest. Just allowing your hips to open up at the end of your practice. Letting go of any emotional or any baggage that you've held onto during this time. Just allowing that to just exit. You want to take mermaid, rise up onto your hands, bend the back knee, reach back, grab it. Taking your fullest variation, wherever you want to be in this posture. So just breathe. See how your body opened up for you in class today. For 3, 2, 1, release. Come onto your left hip. Everybody swing their right leg around. All right, and then make your way down to your backs once you get there. All right, laying on your back. Bring your right knee in towards your chest. Take it over to the left side, supine spinal twist. So looking over your right shoulder, Allowing your right shoulder and your right hand to stay connected to your yoga mat. Closing your eyes if you need to. Switching sides when you're ready. Right leg down, left leg in. Look over your left shoulder. And then finding happy baby. So closing out your practice with happy baby. So grabbing the inner arches of your feet. Rocking side to side on your mat. Massaging all of the muscles around your back, shoulders, hips. And then when you are ready, finding your savasana. So feet down to the edges of your mat. Hands by your sides, palms facing up, allowing your shoulders to relax. Allowing all your leg muscles to relax. Your chin is level with the earth. Gently let your eyes close. Relax your jaw. Take your tongue away from the roof of your mouth. And just surrender for a few more moments. Just breathing.
Take me away, different place. To the ocean, to outer space.
It's the small habits, how you spend your mornings, how you talk to yourself, what you read, what you watch, who you share your energy with, and who has access to you. These things will change your life. So just taking that with you today as you go on your journey, beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll your ankles and your wrist. So bring awareness back into your body. Take a deep breath in through your nose and then open up. Bring your knees into your chest.